17 and 16.
Oh, I got it right here.
Grab the green over there.
The book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Who that whore? That whore is America, man. Why is America known as a whore? Because America allowed any religion and any philosophy to dwell here.
Right.
That's why it's a whore.
And that's where the phrase a free country comes from.
Huh.
You know, people can come here and live the American dream.
Right.
Worship who you want to worship. Be who you want to be. Or be whatever you want to be.
Right. And dream big. Follow your dreams.
Right. They say the American dream is to what? Go get a big house.
Right.
Have a big family.
Go get a big house that you still got to pay for after you pay for it.
Right. You don't own nothing here, man.
Keep going, brother.
And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Burn up with fire. That's that nuclear missiles that's coming here, man. Real soon. To a city near you. Go ahead, brother.
For Yahweh has put in their hearts to fulfill his will.
What?
For Yahweh has put in their hearts to fulfill his will.
These nations is going to come against this whore, man. Through the will of the Lord. He's going to put it in their hearts, man.
Right.
Keep going, brother.
And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled.
That's right, man. Right. This book is going to be fulfilled, man. This Babylon got to go. That's the fulfillment of this book. That's the end of this book. The end of this book is the end of Babylon, man.
The end of the so-called white nation.
Kind. Big kind.
You will no more rule again. You will no more oppress.
You will no more oppress the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Y'all going down.
That's right.
Big time. And take your flag with you. I advise you devils to throw up the surrender flag right now. Right now. This is over for y'all, man.
That's right.
Big over. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
And who and what do this whore do? Like the brother brought out. Got over 800 military bases everywhere, man. Places he ain't got no business, man.
Right.
This man ain't got no business going to another country telling them y'all need to learn Christianity and English. Leave them folks alone, man. You ain't got no business going over there to a country talking about some, well, we want your oil, and if you don't give it to us, we're going to establish a military base here and we're going to take it. That's what America do. America just go to country stealing mineral resources, man.
That's right.
That's all it do. There's nothing right about this country, man. There's nothing right about this country. This country's going to be destroyed, man. Right before you devil's eyes.
It's the book of Obadiah in verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
And y'all despised right now, man. Right now. Most and foremost by the elect.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So as you say, in your heart, which is that's where your pride is in your mind, you really think that you're untouchable. that not only with this reopening that y'all coming back better than ever, right? y'all gonna keep furthering your economy. Ultimately, that's where you deceive.
Back in the better.
Y'all really think that this is where it's at, man, but that's where you deceive, man. And all the other nations around you, they know this country is screwed.
Right.
They know it's
They
screwed.
know it. I know Quentin sitting up here talking about they giving out all this blow up money. And these motherfuckers just happy.
Right.
I remember I watched Quentin one day, he said the most fearful thing in America is at war, been at war, and finna go to great war, and the people don't even know about it. People don't even know about it. And he said that's scary.
That's why they out here like this.
God.
In them third world countries, if war's about to go out, man, everybody
They
shut up in their home.
They gone, they chilling.
They shut up in their home.
They chilling. They been chilling. But the mirth has ceased for so long, you devils, soon as they reopen a little bit, y'all out. You devils cannot sit at home. They tell y'all, yeah, we open restaurants, but you gotta sit outside.
Stay 6 feet apart.
Right. And lo and behold, look what we got. You devils rushed out here, man.
Right. And you got a 5G tower right here.
Time. And you Negroes rushed to the mall.
Spent all that stimulus.
Right.
Spent that whole stimulus check at the mall.
At the mall. And on food to go barbecue. Show off your shoes. Right.
That's what niggas do.
That's what niggas do.
Niggas want other niggas to, niggas, slaves like to oppress other slaves.
Time. You trying to show out. You trying to show out at a barbecue, man. Yeah, I just went and got these. Shit. Oh, where you getting them at? I ain't even go to the mall. I went online. That's Jake, man. Jake, this place is screwed. You niggas still want to floss, man. In the land of your oppressor. Jake getting the tattoos of the land of their oppressor on them.
Foolish.
Right. I'm from H-Town. I'm from 47.
Right.
I'm from East End. Jake's is gone, man.
That's right.
Jake is gone, man. And this, and you know what? A lot of Jakes, some Jakes is waking up and still love Babylon. They like, hey man, the stuff y'all say is really coming, man. It's here. You know, we see it. But y'all can't get out of Babylon. That's how I know the spirit ain't dealing with you niggas, man. And I'm not dealing with you niggas.
And through the spirit lately, I've been seeing a lot of Northern Kingdom wake up. More and more of Northern Kingdom waking up. And they are in some tough strongholds. Woo! That's beautiful to see. You know, a lot of Northern Kingdom, you know, Hispanics, but most of them worship Mary. You know, most of them are Catholic, Methodist, and you know, Christians still believing in Jesus. And I've been seeing a lot of Northern Kingdom wake up, man. Realize, you know,
playing golf now.
that they're the true chosen.
Something to do, I mean.
But it's sad that it's happening at a slow rate. Even though it is happening, it's beautiful, but it needs to happen quicker, man. Cause Jake's ready to go. Jake's ready to get. Jake's ready to get up out of here, man. You know, my rib asked me the other day, "You're not scared? You're not? Why you always saying you ready to go?" I'm tired of this place.
Right.
Tired of working. Well, I ain't been working for the past month and a half, but tired of working when I did have to. I'm tired of paying bills. You know, putting this money back out to Esau that I just worked hard for slavery for. I'm tired of it. This is Ezekiel 22 and 29. The people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery.
Right.
and vex the poor and needy. Yeah, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully.
I got a precept.
And who was the stranger? Who was the stranger?
Right.
That stranger was Israelites, man.
Right. He told us we should be strangers in a land that is not ours.
Nah.
I got you. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad.
Right. That's why it vexes us. It vexes the poor. It vexes us, man, because we gotta be in these conditions. And we know who we are.
And we know y'all not supposed to be ruling, man.
Right. And verse 30 says, and I sought for a man among them that should make up the hedge and stand in the gap before me for the land. So the Most High said, I sought a righteous individual out of my vineyard. But he said, stand in the gap before me for the land that I should not destroy it, but I found none, man. The Jakes don't want to get in the book. They don't want to seek the Most High.
Isaiah 31.
He said, I sought for a man among them that should make up the hedge, man, and stand in the gap before me for the land that I should not destroy it. But I found none. He said, and this is the future prophecy, therefore have I poured out my indignation upon them, I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath. Their own way have, like, not a well, this is a future prophecy.
Right.
Yeah. I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath. Their own way have I recompensed upon their heads, saith the Most High.
Right. So man,
And that goes into that goes into I think it's Psalms 44 or it's 14. Roughly paraphrasing when he said, 14 and 2.
Go.
Say 14 from the top. It says the fool said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works, and there is none that doeth good.
And to back that scripture up, I seen Esau in New York say, hey, we calmed it down, we gonna reopen it slowly. God didn't do it, I did.
I did. Nah, that's what he said.
And that's a fool.
Right,
Who is
right.
the fool? The wicked.
He said they are corrupt. He said the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. It says the Most High looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High. He said they are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy.
That's right.
There is none that doeth good, no, not one. And like I was just saying in the last scripture, Ezekiel 22, he looked at their heads to see if anyone among them was good enough for him not to destroy the land.
Right.
He said he found none.
The Lord told him gave him numbers. He couldn't come back with nobody. Nobody, man. And that's how it is in this land today. Only the hopeful elect is gonna be good, man. Bring that out, brother. That Isaiah.
Isaiah 31 at the top. Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. Because they are many and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look down into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
And that's you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Y'all trust in this place, man.
Right.
When this place brought your ancestors over here on slave ship, it ain't do nothing but enslave the children that's here today.
That's right.
That's all they did, man. And Jake gonna tell me he free. You only a slave if you think you a slave. You stupid ass nigga, man. Nigga, you got a social security card, you a slave. If you gotta pay taxes, you a slave. If you gotta get up and go to work, you a slave, man.
And peep there, how are you not a slave? Or how are you free, should I say, how are you free when there's diversity between the privileges and the options and the actions between diverse people on this earth? A so-called black man cannot walk down the street, even if he does have his CWP with a rifle on his back, and not be shot at, man.
That's right.
But a so-called white man can do that.
Right. Because this is his kingdom.
So who's really free?
That's right.
You walk down this block with a rifle and see how fast they come get you.
And shoot you.
But let a so-called white man do it.
He's gonna get handcuffed and ride to Burger King.
Right. But so what's his name? Colin, whatever dude, Colin that shot the church up in Charleston, even though he was doing, spiritually I think it was part of the Most High's will to do so.
That's right.
But this man killed 12 people. They on the way to the station, they took him to Burger King.
Wow. Burger King.
Arrested him alive. Didn't even shoot at him. Had a whole AK in his hand. So don't tell me that a so-called black man is free in this country.
And have righteous judgment.
Don't tell me that the so-called black man is equal in the eyes of these so-called white people when in the Constitution, we're still labeled as 3/4 of a human.
Exactly.
You cannot tell me that you think we're equal. You cannot tell me you love me.
Your court system don't make us equal to y'all, man.
You got black fathers sitting in jail for a little gram of weed when you have a whole CIA operation funding drugs to cartels
Right.
in Colombia,
Right.
Mexico. They're selling drugs.
That's right.
The 80s, Nixon, he pushed drugs and cocaine into the street.
That's right. Right.
So don't tell me we're equal or we're free, or that you love us. You don't.
That's right.
This system does it. This country does it.
Because if you did love us, you'll stand up and go to your court system.
Right, it is eating you up. You eating right. It's eating you up. It is, because you know it's true. It's
right.
true.
No so-called Negro, no so-called Hispanic, no so-called Native Indians have equal rights in this country.
Right. And that's evident, man. That's
and y'all
evident.
made it evident.
So you can't sit up here and tell me you love me or you love everybody, because as soon as we make you mad enough, that devil is going to come out of you.
And you devils, got the nerve to sit right here and tell us we're free and equal. No, we're not. No, we're not.
First of all, equality is not even in the Bible.
Right.
That's not even in the scripture.
Hey, yo, this what I'm sorry.
Bring that out. Yeah. 1-on-1, right.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, and verse 1. So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun.
What did the Lord say? Read that again.
So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun.
The Lord said, I will return. What did he say?
And considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun.
The Lord ain't forgot about slavery.
Right.
Didn't realize it.
The Lord ain't forgot about slavery. That's in the Bible. He said, I will return and consider all the oppression done under the sun. Bring that out. Keep going, brother.
And behold, the terrors of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter.
And who is that? That's you Negroes, man. Hispanics and Native Indians. The Lord ain't our comforter right now, man. He's allowing this to happen. But the elect will be comfort, man. Go ahead.
And on the side of their oppressors, there was power, but they had no comforter.
And that's you so-called white people, man.
That's right.
Y'all got power in oppressing us, man. Your court systems, your government, your police system, your military. Y'all have power in oppressing us, man.
And when we bring this out, y'all try to say we're racist.
Right. When America is based on racism.
That's right.
Built off racism.
You gotta understand the difference between being prejudiced and racist.
Right. It's
To
a
be
big
racist,
difference.
to be racist, you have to have power.
What prejudice?
Right. With prejudice.
So we're not racist. We're just prejudiced, man. That's all we are, man. For our people. for our people that you so-called white people don't stand up for.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
I had some on the other subject, but it's Matthew 5:25. This is what Yahushua said. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison.
And what's that? Who's that happening to? That's not happening to you so-called white people. Yahushua is talking about his people. He's talking about his people. We have to agree with y'all quickly, man. Why? Because if we don't, we may get a gun to our head or our back, or may get shipped to prison real fast, man.
A normal traffic stop can turn into you going to jail
Or you being killed.
you being killed.
Right.
That's right.
And just like
Right.
you said, these white folks, they can have guns and go and kill people. He took them to what? Burger King, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let Jake have a gun.
And kill somebody.
He's going to be shot on sight.
On site.
On sight.
Let Jake not have a gun. He's gonna be shot on sight. And say, I fear my life. I fear for my life.
You fear for your life of an unarmed individual, but the Klan can march down to City Hall because of certain conditions they ain't happy with rifles.
Right.
But you ain't
Assault rifle.
Yeah, assault rifle. I'm talking about fully automatic, semi-automatic. It don't matter.
They ours.
They everything. Drums, everything all.
They coming through
With
like
that.
Call of Duty. Right.
Warzone.
Right. Right.
Shipment. It's coming through like
Right.
that.
They coming through like Call of Duty. And the police is escorting them.
Right.
Stay true.
Right. But Jake can't do that.
No. So-called black man can't do that. That's right. So-called black man don't have equal rights to you so-called white people. Never will, never have, man. Never have, never will.
But y'all don't agree with white privilege.
Right.
Y'all don't agree that it's a white man kingdom right here. Yeah, right. It's silly.
They have the nerve to say they're not privileged, man.
Right.
A woman,
That's a devil.
a teenage girl, kid killed her baby, buried her in the backyard, and got probation.
That's sick.
How is that not privilege? Y'all tell us, oh man, get over slavery, get over this, man. No.
And then dumbass Jake talking about some
Walk with the energy.
dumbass Jake talking about some
Just go get you a black man.
Right.
Go get you a so-called black man.
Not mix among the heathen.
And this dumbass Jake gonna sit up here talking about. I said the Lord ain't forgot about slavery. He said the devil is alive.
Hold on.
Man, like what the fuck, man?
I got you, right?
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old. Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old.
Right.
Consider the years of many generations.
Huh. And what happened through the generation? They put you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians in slavery.
Right.
Didn't allow y'all eat in the same spot.
Right.
Couldn't pee in the same
Couldn't
bathroom.
drink the same water fountain.
Right. They thought it was defiled if you touched it.
Right.
Right.
Couldn't even swim in the same pool.
Right.
Or neighborhood. Couldn't even live in the same neighborhood. Same neighborhood. Every so-called black person in those times was wealthy enough to live
To
in
get there, they was like, man, we don't agree with. They would have riots in front of their house, man. In front of their house, throwing rocks at their house. Police wouldn't do nothing.
I think it's time for a community meeting.
Right.
That's what they would do.
Exactly. I don't know. That adversary probably got him mad. He didn't realize that. Right. Laugh it up. Enjoy Babylon while y'all can.
Right.
America's about to be destroyed.
That's right.
That's right.
This place is done.
God.
Race is done, man. Y'all got to go, man. Y'all got to.
This is Job 34:2. Hear my words, O ye wise men, and give ear unto me, ye that have knowledge. I'm talking to the elect, man. It says, let us choose to us judgment. Let us know among ourselves what is good. Keep pushing, man. We've been blessed with this knowledge. We've been blessed with this knowledge, man. We're truly blessed, man, to know what's going on and what's to come, man. The things concerning Jacob and Esau, man. Declaring the beginning from the end. We are blessed to have this knowledge.
Man, and you know what?
Let's get into it.
You know what? I'll have to show y'all slavery in the Bible, man. Give me Jeremiah 25:14, man. Go from 14 to 25, man. Let's bring this out, man. Right. Because, man, the Lord is about to show you all the nations He's putting in slavery. They're a different name in this book because Esau changed the name today. But these nations are the same nations that's here today. All right. Y'all gotta go into slavery, man. It's only right. What makes you think you're going to enslave your forefathers and y'all here today?
Isaiah. Oh, no. It's Jeremiah 25:14. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves also, and I will recompense them according to their deeds, and according to the works of their own hands.
God, according to the works of their own hands.
Right.
So all you nations, what y'all did to the nation of Israel, the Lord is going to recompense that upon your own head, man. Go ahead, brother.
For thus said Yahweh thy God of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all nations to whom I send thee to drink it.
Call who?
All nations to drink it.
All nations. Keep going, brother.
And they shall drink. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I bring among them.
God, who gonna be having that sword? The nation of Israel, starting with the elect.
Right.
Keep going.
Then I took, Salah, then took I the cup at Yahweh's hands and made all the nations come to drink unto whom the Lord had sent me.
God, keep going.
To wit Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation, an astonishment, a hissing, and a curse, as it is this day.
As it is this day.
Right.
It's going to happen. Keep going, brother.
Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and his servants, and his princes, and all his people, and all the mingled people, and all the kings of the land of ours, and all the king of the land of the Philistines, and of the Ashkelon, and of the Azza, and the Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod, Edom, Moab, and the children of Ammon.
Had to emphasize Edom.
Right.
Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon.
Keep going.
And all the kings of Tyrus, and the kings of Zidon, and the kings of Laos,
Right.
which are beyond the sea.
Oh my God.
And Dan and Timon and Buz, and all that are in the utmost corners. And all the kings of Arabia, and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert. And all the kings of Zimri, and all the kings of Elam. He going hard.
Hey, he going hard. Hey, he ain't missing no nation. He ain't missing no nation,
Going
man.
hard, Jay.
He ain't missing no nation. All these names in this book is is all these nations that's here today, man.
That's right.
You so-called white people, all you so-called Chinese people, all you so-called Africans, all you so-called Arabs, all you so-called Japanese, all you so-called East Indians, all of y'all are going into slavery under the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, man. Y'all got to go. And this book is real.
All right.
What the fuck is that? The one that sings?
No.
He over there telling me. He over there.
There's another one.
Man, niggas through. Niggas love their oppressor, man. You know, giving them smooth words when a cop will shoot you dead between your eyes. He's goof. You kind. Goof truth. Big time. Time. He went hard. He ain't skipped no nation.
No.
Hey, man, I got a precinct for you right
Go
here.
ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel 25:8. Thus said Yahweh thy God, because Moab and Seir do say, behold, the house of Judah is like all the heathen.
You don't want your sisters again?
Look at this devil. Look at this devil. That's the same devil. That's the same fucking devil. Same fucking devil. Big face ass motherfucker.
God. This is Ezekiel 25:8. Thus said Yahweh thy God, because in Moab and Seir do say,
Do what you do.
behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen. Therefore, behold, I will open the side of Moab from his cities which are on the frontiers, and the glory of his country from Baalman and from Carithion, unto the men of the east with the Ammonites, and I will give them in my possession, and that the Ammonites may not be remembered among the nations. And I will execute my judgments upon the Moab, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. Thus said the Lord thy God, because Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus said the Lord thy God, I will also stretch my hand up upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Don shall fall by the sword.
Right.
And I will lay my hand upon Edom by the vengeance of my people, Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said Yahweh.
Right.
And that's the Lord, basically, that's the Most High saying that he's going to destroy these nations. And Edom is going to be cut off. Edom is finished.